What's up, guys? It's your boy Matt Pack 420 here with Life Liberty Gaming, coming at you with a new one. And today, all right. So I know it's been a while since I've actually made a traditional video on this channel. I've definitely been focusing on the streaming and just trying to get, you know, a feel for it and just having fun. I don't care if anyone watches or whatever. No, although I do get after watches or whatever, like views after the streams are done, but you know, I'm getting some comments. So thanks for anyone who's come around and subscribed and you know tweeted me on Twitter and want to play some Halo or whatever. But thanks, yeah, for whatever support I get. But you know, the whole point of me starting these channels was honestly, it was more for me, just for me to rant and just say just whatever was on my mind, just to rant to somebody who gave a shit. Because truth be told, a lot of the shit I talk about just goes over people's heads. I don't know, I'm just but you know, to be able to go on and find a community of people on certain games and online and be able to relate to play games together and have certain opinions that we may differ, but also be able to change each other's opinions. Honestly, I've played games with people that have changed my opinion and I've changed their opinion. It's just I've been gaming for a long time, you know. So it drives me nuts when you got these corporations, specifically Bungie, who come on and just divide their community on a consistent basis. All right. This isn't necessarily going to be toward how I feel about the Roe v. Wade decision. Okay. This isn't going to be more about talking about how shitty this community is, specifically the Bungie community. Probably because the, you know, community managers and the actual people that work at Bungie have cultivated such a shitty community. Like, I'll be honest, I've been playing Bungie games for 20 fucking years, right? But this Bungie now is not the same Bungie that played Halo or started Halo. They are definitely not. And while I enjoy Destiny, I do really enjoy Destiny, the game, it has its issues, right? The desyncing has never been fixed. I mean, I drove myself nuts the other day because I shot a guy with the fusion rifle straight in the face. All 4 bolts hit it. All the bolts hit him. All 5 bolts hit him. And he didn't die. He kind of just, he I don't know, he kind of like warped on like on the other side of me and then shot me with a shotgun. I'm like, bro, I honestly don't know whose desync is worse, Halo Infinite or Destiny 2. Jesus. I'm gonna explain exactly what this means. All right, I'm not gonna be one of these people that's gonna be all women's rights. It's an attack on women's rights. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, here's what this is what's happened. All right, and I got this from the AP because they're the least biased, which is impossible to find. It is impossible to find any mainstream media source that doesn't have a bias. You know, you gotta, and even independent sources, all right? You gotta read several articles, right? But look, it's gonna fall back to the states, which should have always been a states' right. If you actually read what Alito penned, and no one's gonna fucking do that because it's long and fucking boring for these moronic people on Twitter, specifically these fucking gamers, all right? Let's be real. They're not gonna go out of their way to read that shit, all right? I read a little bit of it, just because it's out there and I want to actually say at least I fucking read it. But if you actually read what Alito's talking about, he talks about how the case was based off of false merits. All right, Razorfist brought this up. How Jane Roe lied about being raped. She lied about everything, and a bunch of men decided that you know, it was not within the federal government's right to say you can and can't have an abortion, and it's real murky, to be honest with you. That's a way oversimplification of what was actually ruled, because again, nobody's gonna go back and read this shit, all right, or learn about this shit. Everyone just wants to fucking read their slogans on fucking Twitter. That's all they want to fucking do. All right, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to inform you a little bit before you go out and just make a jackass of yourself on fucking Twitter, like these fucking morons are, and we'll get to them here in a minute. But even the framing of this article is just, and it's from the AP. This is the AP, for God's sake, all right? I can't stand, you know, mainstream media news, whether it's in print or in CNN or whatever. It's just, The framing. The Supreme Court on Friday stripped away the nation's constitutional protections for abortion that stood for nearly half a century. The decision by the court's conservative majority overturned the landmark Roe v. Wade ruling is expected to lead to abortion bans in roughly half the states. No. Here's what's gonna happen. All right, and I've said this in my last video. All right, you're gonna have states that, yes, will ban it outright. Then you're gonna have states that say, okay, within 6 weeks. Then you're gonna have some states say, 6 months. Then you're gonna have some states say, oh man, within 9 minutes of birth, go ahead. And then you're gonna have some states, like with what Governor fucking shithead Northam said, I believe that's what his name was, would basically allow the child to be born and they would decide whether it was viable or not. I mean, that's essentially what he said. You're going to try and fact check it and it's all like false, but dude, the clips are out there, and if you watch the whole entire clip, it's nonsense, all right? But you will have states that do that. That's what's going to go down to. It's going to go down to the states, all right? Now, as a libertarian, I would rather prefer to take that fight to the states government as opposed to the federal government. The federal government shouldn't have a fucking say in any of this shit, all right? I don't like the federal government having a say, yay or nay within a medical procedure, to be honest with you, because it's a slippery slope, like this fucking ruling has for the past 50 years. Really, my concern is that they release this information on a fucking Friday. If you live in DC or any of these other big cities, big liberal cities, yeah, probably gonna get pretty spicy out there. Gonna be fiery but mostly peaceful protests. Now let's get to these fucking losers on Twitter. And here's what drove me nuts, okay? I've actually done a little bit of research, right? I got up at work and I read a little bit of Alito stuff and just tried to learn, and I already knew that it's gonna fall to the states, and just try to understand, it's like, oh, abortion's women's rights. I don't want to just go on Twitter and read a bunch of fucking slogans and act like a fucking moron, or do what Bungie's fucking doing. We are undeterred in our commitment to stand up for reproductive choice and liberty. Right, with your communist fist up in the air. Yeah, you want to stand for liberty. Somebody did that on purpose, all right? These people know what they're fucking doing, this communist bullshit. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day, all right? I want to go down here, and you've literally got the community back and forth, all right? I don't want to sit here and just read everyone's tweets. You can go on there, and there's a lot of back and forth. Even I've done my fair share of trolling, all right? But it drives me nuts when the bigger people just tweet out nonsense. Fun fact, they can care about women's rights and make video games. It ain't hard. Actually, apparently it is, because let's be honest, the modern gaming industry, name the game, it's not great, okay? And these people can't compartmentalize. They couldn't sit at home in an air-conditioned house with their fucking dogs and kids running around and not fucking be able to work. All right? I don't want to hear about, these gaming companies being able to do multiple things, because they fucking can't. They really can't. They can't do a single fucking thing and compartmentalize what's going on outside the world. See, the whole point of me playing video games is to go and go and escape to a new world, right? But when you got these fucking gaming companies shoving that shit down my throat where I just don't want to deal with it, all right? And I got shitty fucking people, the Bungie community. Well, you don't have to play that game. You can go play another game. No, fuck you. Fuck that. I'm playing this fucking game. Not only am I gonna play this fucking game, I'm gonna troll fucking Bungie. I'm gonna troll fucking losers that fucking think I should just go play something else. No, fuck you. That's exactly what Bungie wants. They want me to go away and not fucking say anything about them and their game. They don't want me to criticize their game. They don't want me to criticize their community managers. They don't want me to criticize their stupid political leanings. They don't want any criticism, period. They just want you to fucking lick their taint and just fucking get ready for the next expansion and get ready for the next season. Give us $10 more here. Give us $40 more here. And every fucking expansion and every fucking season has been a little bit less than the season and expansion before, and we still pay for it. You used to be able to pay $40 and you'd get the expansion and the dungeons. Now you just get the expansion and they're hustling $20 fucking for the dungeon, unless you paid the $100 fucking at the very beginning of the expansion. It's all about fucking money. That's the whole point of this virtue signaling shit. They spend too much fucking time on Twitter with a bunch of left-wing loony fucking losers, and they believe that's what the real world actually fucking believes. See, they're going here, but my women's rights, but my women's rights. Completely ignoring the women who fought for this ruling to be overturned. Completely ignoring them. Oh, well, they're just fucking housewives under the thumb of their husbands, blah, 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 blah. Saying nonsense bullshit. Don't even understand these people. See, the conservatives understand how the liberals think. They can even empathize with them. The liberals cannot understand how the conservatives think, and they cannot empathize with them to the point where they completely ignore the opinions of an entire group. But my women's rights. Okay, what? The woman's right to choose. Are you kidding me? All right, well, some women think that you should I don't even want to get into it. All right, that's not the point of this video. All right, I'm tired of Bungie dividing their community, and they keep doing it. Okay, I just want people to log in the game and have a game that works properly. Or if I shoot a guy in the head with my sniper rifle, he dies. Or if I shoot a guy with my fusion rifle right in front of my face, he doesn't jet across the screen and then I die. All right, I want it, name the game. It happens all the time. All right, I mean, I hear this from other games. You know, they're like, oh man, this internet's so bad. Oh, the cheating is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. And name the game, it's broken. You know, I got into it the other day with some fucking, 19-year-old kid, bro, talking about like how GTA 5 is the greatest Grand Theft Auto ever. I'm like, no, it just made the most money, dude. Like the greatest Grand Theft Auto game ever. San Andreas, maybe Vice City. These kids have never had the experience of paying $50 or $60 and getting a full product with everything there, right? They're used to getting games and then like playing it and getting, letting it get worked on or moving on to something else entirely. Like, the gaming industry is shit, all right? And that's the whole point of me streaming and having a good time. We'll just call out the gaming industry, whatever the game is, So, yeah, we're gonna play some Destiny and troll fucking Bungie and troll fucking libtards. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Because that's what they want. Because they don't want me to play their game. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, though. I'm gonna play their fucking game, and I'm gonna teabag every fucking loser with a rainbow fucking emblem, every fucking loser with a fucking BLM emblem or whatever virtue signaling fucking emblem you got. I'm gonna teabag you. I don't fucking care. I don't even care if I'm losing. All right, fuck you. That's what we do. We're just gonna fucking troll these people because they're fucking idiots. All right. Nobody wants to take the time to educate themselves just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't you want to fucking be smart? I just want to be a fucking go around with a herd like a bunch of herd of sheep. Boo, my women's rights. Boo, my women's rights. Boo, boo, attack on women's rights. Boo. Instead of understanding how the original ruling was and what led to it and just, forming an informed opinion, instead of just reading what all your fucking friends say on Twitter and just getting all mad about it, because it's weird how I got a bunch of fucking white knighters. It's all a bunch of dudes, honestly. Oh, my women's rights. Oh, it's been an attack on women's rights. Oh, no, my girlfriend can't have an abortion. I better fucking work on my pullout. Well, you can get birth control or condom. Whatever. Look, I just want a game that unites the community, right? And for the most part, the game does. I've played with all kinds of people from all over, the United States and the world. In raids and in trials and just throughout Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. I've played with some people. I mean, I remember doing a raid. There's these cool dudes I used to play Destiny 1 with, and they would be raiding all the time, and they got me through just about every raid, and then they stopped playing and they moved on. They don't play Destiny 2. They played in the beginning and then they moved on. So it sucks. They were cool cats. Now they play, I think they play, Warzone or, whatever. Same thing happened with Halo. I used to play with these guys every day, Halo 2, Halo 3, and, then Halo 4, and then they just capped out, but I still kept playing Halo, Had a buddy that used to play Apex all the time. He still plays Apex, but I capped out of Apex. I left. Happens, right? But I still had a lot of cool experiences with a lot of cool people, all from all different backgrounds, and it's pretty cool. But this doesn't help. Like, they're just fucking destroying each other. And look, I've had my fair share. I'm not gonna tweet about it anymore, honestly. That's the whole point of the video. Like, that's why I wanted to do the video, because I'm tired of tweeting about it. I just want to get my thoughts in a fucking video. So the Bungie has divided their community yet again, and it's fucking annoying. It really is. I just want a fixed product, you know. I just want a good product. And look, the season's pretty good. Last season's pretty good. The story team's doing a good job. I'll give them props on what they're doing. Good. The story team's pretty good. They're making changes that are benefiting the game, that are slowly but surely happening, right? But the online presence, their online presence is just, it's fucking annoying, and I'm sick of it. I've been ranting for a while now, so I'm gonna have to go and edit this down here, and put this up here. So yeah, that's all I got for today. If you like what you see, like what you hear, go and like, share, subscribe. Follow me on all the social media I have in the description. I'm streaming on Saturday nights every weekend. I'm actually going to be off early this Saturday, so I might be streaming a little earlier this Saturday. Thought about playing some Destiny, but I already did the story stuff and already did that. So I'm really tired of grinding. I could play some trials, solo trials, but I don't know if I want to do that. But we will be playing, you know, something. Thought about streaming some single player games, but in light of this, I really do feel like playing Destiny and trolling these people. So, but we do stream every Saturday, and we will be streaming Saturday. We're going to be streaming something every Saturday. I don't know what it'll be, single player, Destiny, Halo, something. But we will be streaming and calling out everyone's bullshit. So join me every Saturday here on Life Liberty Gaming. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.